What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and I know why you're here. I can read your mind, or I can just read the title and the thumbnail. You're here because you're tired of a two-way slashing playmaker, or just a finishing or defending build in general just hop-stepping you to death. I got the fix for that. We're at the point in the year where everybody is making the meta build because nobody wants to lose, you feel me? But this tips video might just level the playing field. Now, I want this video to be short, so I'm just gonna leave it at 3, maybe 4 tips that'll help you guard Hopsteps just a little bit better. So we're gonna hop right into it. All I ask is that you drop a like on the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. You feel me? Let's do this. Now, I wouldn't say this is the main thing, but this is very important. Strength is important because you need strength to hopstep people. What does that mean? You also need strength to counteract a hopstep. So if you made a player that has very low strength, you thought, oh, you don't need it, well, your defense is gonna be garbage to guard a hopstep because you won't have the strength to stop the hopstep. See what I'm saying? So yeah, first tip is make sure your player has a decent, you don't need a high strength, you just need it high enough to be able to guard the hopstep. If you have a low strength, don't worry, you're not doomed to be hopstepped forever. Now you see right here, I'm trying to take a charge. Taking charges, if you have low strength, can help you a lot because they will knock you over or they will pick up the ball, and that'll give you a chance to stop them so you can get the ball back. You know what I'm saying? They'll pick up the ball, or if they're going fast enough and your strength is low enough, they will knock you over and you will get the ball back. So yeah, that's one way you can stop somebody from hop stepping you. It's situational, but it works sometimes, mostly on baseline drives. So that's one thing you can do if you have low strength. If you have high strength, here's a tip, and most people already know this, but bump animations are very, very prominent, especially if you're a defending build and your strength is very high, and if you have the badges to complement that. So right here, you see me bumping him, and you see that faded circle that's under my legs, that represents me holding L2. And if you hold L2 at the right time, your player will stand his ground, and if your opponent is low on energy or is doing a dribble move, if you press L2 at the right time, your player will bump them and they will either pick up the ball or they'll fumble. And if they fumble, if you have a high enough steal, you can steal the ball. You see here, he's bumping me back, so our strengths are about the same. I'd say they're about the same because we're both forcing not pickups but bump animations. So yeah, that's one thing you can do, and it works a lot, especially in 1v1s or even in pickup games. So yeah, that's about it for this one. Let's move on to the next. The next thing I want to talk about is composure. Now, I know people in the comments are going to be like, composure? What is he talking about? When you talk about composure in terms of hopstep, you're talking about making every one of your moves on defense count, like not making unnecessary moves when you're trying to guard a hopstep, because if you do too much, they'll just slide right by you. Now in the background, you see this clip playing right here. Now you see he's doing way too much on defense, moving around. He ended up going the wrong direction. It's not a hop step, but you see the mistake he made on defense, and it caused him a 3. Here's an example with me on defense. You see the mistake I made and what happened. Now let me explain, let me break it down. So right here, I'm trying to play the drive. I want him to shoot. He forces the drive, and right there when I stepped up, I was trying to get a bump animation, but he slid by me. No worries, I was able to chase him down, staying composed, not getting frantic and spamming, and I was able to get the block. One last example on composure. You see me right here playing him back, not giving him baseline. I want him to shoot, but he takes the lane. And you see how I guard the hopstep right there, not trying to spam him, not trying to spam jump. Now let me explain. Right here, I play back. I want him to shoot. He doesn't want to shoot, so I'm not trying to move unnecessarily, but I'm trying to bait him to shoot. So you see me here cutting off the baseline. He takes the lane. Immediately, I try to meet him down there at the rim. just following his player, staying composed, not spam jumping. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all about staying composed and not overplaying on defense. Patience. Now, originally I wanted to merge this with composure because they sound like the same thing, right? But no. When I say patience, I am talking about input lag on your controller. Now, when I'm talking about input lag, I'm talking about how long it takes from the moment you move your left stick, how long it takes for your player to move. So if you're playing on a TV, obviously you're gonna have a longer input lag than if you're playing on a gaming monitor. The difference is a gaming monitor was made strictly for gaming, so it's gonna move instantly. So when you move your left stick, you're gonna move instantly. You're gonna be able to play better. When you're playing on a TV, it wasn't made for specifically gaming, so you're gonna have that delay, okay? But that being said, some of y'all, when y'all play defense, you expect your player to move instantly, and that's not how it works. And when you try to rush it, you frustrate yourself, and you're like, oh, my player's not moving, da-da-da-da-da, but you don't practice the movements. You know what I'm saying? You don't study the movements, what your player can and cannot do. I might sound like a nerd saying this, but it's just facts. And if you want to guard hop steps, that's just something you have to come to terms with. You feel me? No, that's about all I got to say. You see him jumping and I break. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'm glad I could keep it short. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And yeah, more content on the way. You see him right there try to hop step me. I didn't even know that was there. But yeah, you follow these tips and you will never lose to a hop step again. You're gonna still get hop steps, but you're gonna be able to guard it, and you're gonna become a comp defender. You're gonna be a comp defender. You learn how to guard a hop step, because that's all comp players do as bailouts. That's it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. No Face signing off.